Need a pre-flight checklist, I think. All right, there we go. We are recording now. So it is the top of the hour. My name is Steve Beck. I'm in Morris, Illinois, and I'm thrilled, as I am every week, to start our team call with our signature message. You all know the words. Let's sing the song together. I'm part of a growing team of entrepreneurs with a shared mission to protect and empower 2 million families and small businesses with Legal Shield's network of law firms and world-class identity theft services. What we do matters, and we are looking for help. So with that, I have the pleasure of passing the room over to a author, business coach, mentor, very active person in the Ladies of Justice movement. Lynn, you'll have to tell me if you have an official title there. I'm not aware of it, but in any case, she's doing great work in that arena. We all know her and appreciate her friendship and her mentorship. Go ahead, Lynn, it's all yours.
Thanks so much, Steve. Appreciate you. And if everybody could check your lines again and please mute and turn your cameras off so we only have one person showing on Facebook at a time on our recording, we'd appreciate it. And I get to be your story facilitator tonight. And folks, we have some great stories, and it's important to hear stories. So, take notes, get your pen and paper out, because you're going to want to remember where you hear stories and what they are. So, the first person I'm going to go to is in Cincinnati, Ohio, Mr. Matt Miller, for a membership story about selling a membership using the system. Matt?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, Lynn. Matt Miller from Cincinnati, Ohio, background in manufacturing. And earlier this week, I enrolled a brand new member who just started their own business, and I enrolled them on Monday. I called them on Tuesday to verify that everything had gone through and they had the app on their phone. And I asked her if she had a quick minute. She said yes. So we three-way called the law firm and had a great first experience. She was so pleased with the quality of service from just the secretary. She got a call back that evening, and she will be a Legal Shield member for life. Back to you, Lynn.
Wow, Matt, what a great story. Congratulations, and way to use the system. You heard Matt say use a three-way call and close that membership. And now I'm going to go to Evansville, Indiana for a member perk story from Lee Perry.
Thanks so much, Lynn. Lee Perry, Evansville, Indiana, background fund development consultant. And I use the Dub video program to send out a video to all of my members to remind them to get their wills done, to make sure the app was loaded, and to use their member perks, and to please let me know if they've had good experiences with any of those. And if not, to let me know, and we would try to rectify the situation. One of my members reached out and said he loves his membership. He uses it all the time, and he saved $900 with member perks on 2 transactions. He just needs to remember to learn to use it more. So $900, he's paid for 3 years of Legal Shield membership. He said he'll be Legal Shield for life. Back to you, Lynn.
That's so awesome, Lee. $900 in 2 uses of member perks. What a great story. Thanks for that. And now I'm going to go all the way across the country to Colorado to Danny Godin to hear about the virtual GoPro Summit. Danny, take it away.
Hey everybody, Danny Godin, Greeley, Colorado, background college student, stay-at-home mom. I got to attend the virtual GoPro with Eric Worre and his many speakers. And I can't remember this gentleman's name, but he is from England, and he was talking about how we are not we're not in marketing. We are in the shipping business. And almost everybody looked really confused, including myself. I'm like, why are we in the shipping business? And it just stuck out to me because he said we are in the shipping business because it's friendships, relationships, entrepreneurship. And that was just something that, despite all the amazing speakers, including Sylvester Stallone, that was just the one thing that really stuck to me, because we really are in the relationship, friendship, and entrepreneurship business. Back to you, Lynn.
I love that, Danny. Thanks so much for sharing that. And it's those little nuggets that stick out in your mind that will be with you for a long time. And as you remember them, they'll impact how you operate in your business. So thanks for sharing that one and talking about that. Now I get to turn the Zoom over to the leader of Success Partners, a man I say I'm grateful to have a John Drennan in my life each and every day. Sir, the call is yours.
Thanks so much, Lynn. What a great job you did. And Steve Beck, thanks for coming on early with the music. the holiday music, and then Lynn for facilitating 3 great stories. Matt, kudos on the new membership. And Lee, good job using WAP, checking in with that member, asking, have you gotten your will done? Do you have the apps? And then exploring the perks. And that was a great story. And then Danny, congratulations. And I'm sure there were others who were part of Eric Worre's GoPro weekend that I just heard incredible things. I and a few others on this line had a chance to train with Eric Worre back before he even had GoPro many years ago, and he's just a fabulous trainer. So, hey, speaking of fabulous, last week's call was fabulous. We used the breakout rooms and put people in groups of 2 to answer a series of questions. And thanks, Bridget, who just chatted that actually the GoPro event is still going on. So we're going to do a little bit of the same tonight, and we're going to tonight use 4 people per room, not 2. And there's going to be 3 questions. But this time, after the second and third questions, we're going to open it up for your feedback. And the first question is just one to kind of get you warmed up. And there will be 4 people in for 2 minutes. And before I go to Brooke Haynes to orchestrate this, I want to let you know the first question is just share. First of all, each of you, if you don't know each other, just do a quick introduction before you speak. But all 4 of you share one thing this week that was progress in your business. And sometimes a question like that, people don't want to answer because they're looking for that mega home run, out of this world kind of answer. You know, your answer could be that you organized your list. Your answer could be that you followed up. Your answer could be you saved a member. It's just one thing. You might have 100 things, but one thing you did this week to make progress in your business. So at this time, I want to turn it over to a person we all appreciate. She orchestrated our Zoom when we did our August Summer Blast. That was incredible. So with that, Brooke Haynes, let me go to you to facilitate question number 1.
Hi there. Okay. So what's going to happen is we're going to go out into the breakout rooms, and then it'll be a virtual whirlwind, and you'll land into a group of people, a smaller group of people. Okay. And so when you do that, just hang on, and then you'll be able to, sorry, I got a little distracted here with some communication, but then you'll be able to go ahead and answer your questions. Okay. All right. So we're going to go in there, and John, tell me again, we're going in there for 4 minutes. Is that what I heard? Is that what I remember?
2 minutes on this one.
2 minutes. So you have 2 minutes for 4 of you all to go ahead and say something. So that's hot talking. Okay. Here you go.
So Brooke, I'm here and just checking in. Okay.
Okay, and
looks
we
like
are
everyone's
still
in
live.
there.
But, I wanted to ask that I was doing the breakout rooms and recreating them and making them some good, better numbers, but so I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. Did you ask the question?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even get to hear it. That's why I was stumbling. I was like, I'm so sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I'll ask the questions and then go back to you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you.
The next 2 will be 4 minutes each.
Okay, perfect. And if you're on Facebook watching live right now, everyone is in breakout rooms. And so next time, join us live here on the platform, and you'll be able to participate in those questions. Okay, we're going to close the breakout rooms. Hi.
Hey,
To legal show.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. We do invite you to mute yourself again, mute your lines. And that was the warm up. So I hope that went well. If that went well, give a thumbs up. Okay, good, good. Most of your thumbs are up. Well, this time it's going to be 4 minutes. Here's the question, and I put this out in LS Engage, and that's for each one of you to share one reason, and there are many, but one reason that you believe December is really a great month for the Legal Shield business. What's one reason why December is really, and it has historically been, such a great month to be active in Legal Shield? And when you come back, we're going to get about 2 minutes worth of your comments. So Brooke, let's put people in groups of 4 again, new groups. You're muted, Brooke.
Hang on, we got to take a drink. Okay, so everybody, we've got groups of 4 except one person. One group is a group of 3. We got 4 minutes. Go back into our virtual whirlwind and see you all in 4 minutes.
I came back. I'm not going in the rooms.
Yeah, I didn't get you pulled out fast enough. Okay. Do you know about if you have to tell someone you're on mute, you have to take a drink?
No, I mean, that's not something we've done.
Yeah. It's a really fun game just because it always brings a little bit more fun into whatever kind of conversation's happening on Zoom.
I think you had mentioned that. It was the first I heard of that recently, that you were doing it with a group or. So I sent you today the Wordsmith Word doc changes, and I sent some I set up some photos on Pixaday.
Yes, I saw that. I saw that right before I was coming on to this.
What's the best way to have them do comments other than just say, hey, if you have a comment, just unmute your mic and start talking?
I would let 2 to 3 people, to either raise their hand or just, physically or through the chat. I mean, raise their hand through the tools that shows up on the side when someone raises their hand. and then everyone else can chat their answers. So that way everybody gets to give their answer. They don't have to, but they can, you know. So,
How do they raise their hand?
it's down at, if you go to, it's under the participants. And when they go to participants, there's something called raise hand or under more. Or they can just physically raise their hand. Another thing I do in a group of 500 every Tuesday is just tap the word question or I'll go or me or something like that and chat. And then you just have to physically look at it. Here they come.
Here we come.
Welcome back, everyone. And what I'm going to invite you to do is turn off your video and everyone turn off your audio and then leave your video on if you'd like to go ahead and comment. Leave your video on and then physically raise your hand. If you want to comment from that last session, just do a hand raise with your video on. Okay, Jane Lehman, I see you. Go ahead and let's go, 20, 30 seconds. We'll hear from a few people.
Yeah, I probably don't need that long, John. We were talking about December, why it's such a great month. People, first of all, they have extra money from what they've earned that year, but we were talking about signing people up now secures their tax return that was due this year. In other words, 2019. They also, with the member perks, is incredible the savings they can get from, from savings on member perks. So there's a lot of things. I don't want to take everybody's, I'll let some other people talk.
Yeah, no, just share one or share something you got from that. And Bridget, I saw you raise your hand. Go ahead. You're muted, Bridget.
I shared with Matt and Lynn that there's 4 times that people want to start a new business, and that's January, March, September, and December in a year. And December is one of the hottest months to recruit because they want something new for January.
Great. And everyone take this in because this is a great time of year for our business. Who's next? If you want to comment, Mo, go ahead.
This is a very thankful season, a very happy season. I said it's the season of yes. People are more prone to say yes than no at this time of the year.
I love that. It's a season of yes. That's great. All right. Who, you want to comment, unmute, and wave your hand? Timmer, go ahead. Hold on, Timmer.
I got you.
There you
I
go.
believe that December is such a powerful month because people are starting to look towards whatever new year it's going to be. Now, 2021 is a definitely an exception year because of the difficulties people had in 2020. But I think each and every year people start to say to themselves, now I want more in the next year. And a lot of that more comes from a financial perspective. And in corporate America, folks are getting ready to go through raise reviews and all that. And they're hoping and praying to get 3%. Well, Legal Shield could bring a lot more than 3% increase to their annual income, plus all the tax benefits. So that's why I believe December is such a strong month.
Great comments. And this week on our stretch calls, we'll be talking more about this, but we're going to the third and last question. It'll be 4 minutes. And again, if you don't know each other, introduce yourself before you share, and then share any plans you have for finishing this month, which obviously also finishes the quarter and the year. Any plans at all you have in place for finishing? And when we come back and do a couple minutes of comments, think in terms of, don't repeat what you said to the group, but what's something you got from the group? What was an insight or something you enjoyed about it? So with that, Brooke, let's go 4 minutes, 4 per group.
Okay, here we go.
How much time's left there, Brooke?
1 minute, 36 seconds.
Okay.
Welcome, Tony. Oh, welcome, Tony. Everyone's in breakout rooms right now, and they'll be coming back here in right at 1 minute. So they'll be coming back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we're closing breakout rooms.
Welcome back. Mute your mic, please. And for those on Facebook Live, we know this is a bit challenging doing it this way. We hope you can join us live on the Zoom going forward. So let's hear from a few people, and we're not going to be able to hear from that many. So go ahead, everyone, also, and feel free to chat or put in the chat about tonight. And here's what to comment on. Something you got from the group. And it could be this group or the previous group you're a part of. Just again, turn on your video, raise your hand. I'll go out to you to share something you got from one of the last two groups. Any comments? I don't see anyone. Lynn Schuster Williams, go ahead.
Well, I wanted to say welcome to Mr. James Williams because he's been an associate all of 2 days, and he was on with us tonight, and he talked about growing his business by growing his education in the system, and he's already brought on 4 associates, so I think he's learning that system pretty fast.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Welcome, Mr. Williams. Congratulations. And that's something to jump right in here and be on something like this. So, okay, who's next? Unmute your camera and wave so I see you. Tim Godin, go ahead.
What I got is, and we've heard it before, but I'm going to start doing it. Before you go to bed, write out your goals and things and things that you want to accomplish the next day. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be a lot, just 1 or 2 things, and puts you in the mindset of when you get up. We already have our stretch call, so it's a good addition. Just another way of staying on track.
All right, Tim, thanks. Now we got a couple people put a couple things in the chat. Again, if you'd like to just chat something you got from your group, do that. Anybody else want to make a comment? Ted Wilson, go ahead.
It wasn't necessarily from this, but when the Godins talked about being in the shipping business, that's something that's really, really powerful for me. Back to you.
Okay, great. And anyone else? All right, well, with that, please keep yourself muted, camera and audio. I'm going to go ahead and share a couple things. Bear with me. Okay, there we go. Just reminders this week. First of all, what's going on at the corporate office? Every week we get the newsletter so we can read, and we get the leadership show we can watch. And that's how to stay current with what's going on. There's promotions going on. everybody on here can qualify for the summer trip to Cabo. And again, that's shared on the newsletter and on the videos. And you can go back and watch and read the ones you missed. Also, there's the LOJ events. There's the Young Pro events, the Spanish events. So there's a lot coming from corporate and also on the corporate calendar. More on that in a minute. But then you got our team events. Now, no longer are we doing the Wednesday Zoom training. So this is our weekly Zoom. And we still have our morning stretch call Monday through Friday. We recently shifted that agenda a little bit. People are loving it. That's tomorrow morning, every morning this week, 8 a.m. That's all on our team calendar, which is successpartnerscalendar.com. And then we have our 2 live daily Zooms to help you grow your income and your business. These are Monday through Friday. Tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern, Lynn Schuster-Williams will do a 15-minute membership focused presentation. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, Lee Perry will do a 25-minute membership and business. A tip for everyone, invite your members on that 12:30 to be reminded of what they have. And keep in mind, a satisfied member is your very best prospect for the business. So we've got Zooms 2 times a day, Monday through Friday. And then Saturday, we expect there will be some more virtual Super Saturday events. You can check the Legal Shield calendar for that. And when you do go to the Legal Shield calendar, you're going to see all kinds of things, the 12 Days of Christmas promotion and all the different events taking place. So go to whatever your state calendar is and you will see those. Okay, with that, I want to go back to the gentleman who opens this up, you know, at 20 minutes before the hour, had great music, and we're going to finish off with the video that he's got prepared for us every week. So with that, Mr. Steve Beck, let's go back to you to close with the video.
Okay, Mr. Drennan, give me just a second here. I need to get us off of Facebook Live. So the copyright police don't catch me.
Yeah, a lot of multi